Hold on to your seats, we've got jumbo jets, something for your sweet tooth, the celebrity power of Tinseltown, business is blooming, and the animal kingdom is on the fly. You're taking off with the Houston Airports Today update. Hi, I'm Juan Alanis, and this is your airport update. Out here at George Bush Intercontinental Airport, we offer flights all over the world. We asked some passengers to take a guess. Which route is the longest?
London, and it takes 8 hours.
I don't fly very often. I just got here from Colorado Springs, and that seemed like a pretty long flight to me.
France?
I don't know.
It would have to be getting over to, I guess, say China would take a long time.
I think the longest flight is Australia, and I think it maybe takes about 17 hours.
But if there were a flight to Sydney, I would guess it would be 19 hours.
I don't know, Afghanistan. Somewhere real far.
I would say Russia. Somewhere in Russia, Moscow.
I don't know. Gosh, I have no idea. India?
Actually, Emirates Airline flies 17 hours every day from Houston to Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. It is only one of the more than 115 domestic and 70 international destinations accessible from Houston's airports. The people that have come to know and love the Houston airport system feel a special connection to its rich local history. Out of the 52 million passengers that travel through Bush, Hobby, and Ellington Field each year, there are people like Catherine Black Morrow, the author who wrote a book about Ellington's 90-year history in Houston.
It's really very exciting to make information that has been hidden away really accessible to historians and students and to people who care about history.
Celeste Graves, whose view from the doghouse saw the first group of women Air Force service pilots in the nation take off from Hobby Airport in 1942.
They had no benefits. If a girl got killed, her parents had to pay for the funeral. The government didn't. And one of the students, one of her friends, had to volunteer to go home with the body. There was no military to it.
She has made a life out of chronicling their stories.
Wait, I want the Lord.
Parishioners at the Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church like Alma Houston and Hubert Daniels, who still remember when their church was transported in 6 different pieces over to the Port of Houston area from Ellington Field half a century ago.
We worship in the old building until this church, Ellington Field, came about and was restored back to order for us to have the church here.
There are the aviation employees that found love at the airport.
3 times a lady.
And the hundreds of local students that have shared their artworks with the Houston airport system and the world in honor of Hobby Airport's 80th anniversary last year. Not to mention the thousands of volunteers that have given of their time and effort in support of the Houston airport system over the years. Our Marlene McClinton tells us more about their story.
There are more than 44,000 signs at Bush Intercontinental Airport. For some, that's overwhelming.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Do I look lost?
Yes, ma'am. You need some help.
Enter Lester Baker, the information warrior.
We need to claim baggage in America West.
Lester is a member of the Houston Airport System Volunteer Initiative Program, which is intended to enhance community involvement, improve customer relations, and create a more customer-friendly environment in the airports. Lester is 78 years young, and there's no sign he's slowing down. He joined the volunteer program at Intercontinental in April 2006. The only requirements to join are a security background check, badging, a brief training period, and the stamina to walk the concourses and 5 airport terminals.
I walk lots of miles. When I don't have an airline coming into my terminal down in the booth for the baggage and such as that, then I'm out walking and checking things out.
The job is not as demanding as the 45 years he spent working for Southern Pacific Railroad, but it is more fulfilling, and he's recommending others give it a try. A bright red polo shirt and the little blue satisfaction cards filled out by travelers are enough payment for him.
I just enjoy helping people. It's just an extra day. It makes you gratification and all to help folks out here at the airport when they need help.
The magic of movie making is also gaining ground. Houston is fast becoming one of the most sought-after film locations, and the Houston airport system is providing the stage for all the lights, camera, and action. Last year, film crews from as far away as Japan made use of Bush, Hobby, and Ellington Field's versatile facilities, and the airport starred as backdrops in multiple projects. It's a multi-million-dollar industry that is gaining momentum.
www.flyto.com www.flytohouston.com.
Check it out.
www.flytohouston.com.
All right.
www.flytohouston.com. What is it again?
www.flytohouston.com.
One more time.
www.flytohouston.com.
Welcome back to our airport update. If you had to move across the globe, how would you get your furry friends across the ocean?
Lions.
Yes.
Tigers.
Yes.
Bears.
2.
Here in Houston, Animal Port Houston has been helping travelers transport their pets for decades now, although a few famed stallions also made the journey. But what the airport's cargo facilities can handle goes far beyond freight of the four-legged kind. More than 387,000 metric tons of air cargo passed through Houston's airports last year, including some rather extraordinary shipments. Folks in Brenham, Texas eat all they can and ship the rest of the Bluebell Creamery's more than 50 tasty ice cream flavors from George Bush Intercontinental every day. Chocolate, vanilla, pistachio almond, banana splits, it's all on board that FedEx flight and ready for a next-day delivery. Business is also blooming for local entrepreneurs importing delicate cargo into the city. Selene Peña has seen her floral shop profits increase exponentially since bringing in fresh-cut flowers from Central and South America through the airport.
If I buy a flower, let's say 60 centimeters for Valentine's Day, here in Houston, in a wholesaler, the price is about $1.99. But if I buy it in Mexico, it's going to be about less than $1.
When the new 60,000 square foot perishables facility at IAH opens for business later this year, shorter delivery times and lower prices will be available as well. Oil and gas equipment continues to be the most popular commodity at the 550,000 square foot plus IAH Cargo Center. This facility can handle up to 20 wide-body cargo aircraft at a time. Not to mention the largest cargo plane in the world, the Antonov 225. Weighing in at 1.3 million pounds, this jumbo jet has a wingspan of 290 feet and stretches more than 275 feet in length. Bush Airport is also ready for the mighty Airbus A380, the world's first double-deck passenger aircraft. It is slightly smaller than the Antonov, but equally as powerful. Over at Ellington Field, the Texas Air National Guard's F-16 fighter jet is still king. At supersonic speeds of up to 600 miles an hour, it has been flying out of the airport for more than 20 years now. It is capable of carrying up to 2,000 pounds of explosives and has a fairly high thrust-to-weight ratio, which means it can go from land to air in roughly a couple thousand feet.
If you can imagine a balloon, when you let go of a balloon and the air comes out the nozzle of the balloon, it creates a force on the balloon and it makes it zip around and fly through the air. The same basic principle, if you close it down, it takes more energy and more force to send it out, and therefore it will send the aircraft with the same amount of force in the other direction.
In times of natural disaster, the U.S. Coast Guard's Charlie model HH-865 Dolphin helicopter might be their best recourse, especially if you are stranded at sea. Known as the Orange Dolphins in the Sky, these aircraft have rescued thousands of lives over the years, and from Ellington Field, they are keeping a close guard on the Gulf Coast. A lot of fun goes into putting together your Houston Airports Today show, and we wanted to share some of those funnier moments with you, so we put together a couple of bloopers for you. If you want to catch a full episode of Houston Airports Today, remember you can always log on to our website at www.fly2houston.com. Until next time, keep flying. I'm Juan Alanis.
To start, do you want me to say, like, take one? Just say it.
And we're happy to announce that.
Okay, take two. Don't forget your passport if you're traveling up. It's leaving the country, isn't it?
From the airports, God, so cold.
Okay. Yeah.
Habla tú, mamá. Mi papá no habla bien. Sorry.
Reporting for Houston. Yeah, it's okay.
Based on a 70% load factor and a 7-day-a-week service, right?
I totally am losing it.
Total passenger traffic for last September compared to this September increased almost 16%.
See, I got it.